There are 2 career fairs that happen, and you are informed way in advance, and you have like an online portal that gives you the list of companies that are going to visit, and they give you an option of submitting your resume. Then they would critique that resume, like your university would do that for you for free. So you have all those services. Also, many companies ask for like some pre-screening of resumes, so they'll have that option of submitting the resume, and if you are like selected in those pre-screening, you directly have an interview in the career fair itself. So you have to keep those things in mind, but you always have online portal like LinkedIn, Indeed, and also like the companies that you know deal with your area of specialization. You can always go on their website and look at the job section. So the first wouldn't just be with the HR person. It would be a normal interview, like more of behavioral questions, and whether you fall in all the categories as far as like the documentation is concerned. The second would be with your probably the potential hiring manager or with your team worker in your team. That would be a little technical questions. So brushing up your basic skills and knowing each and everything on your resume is a must. This is how you should prepare for the internship interviews. You can get your resumes or cover letters critiqued at their places free of cost. There are a lot of interview rooms. If you have like a phone screening and you want a place, they have them. They also conduct mock interviews in case you need them, just to brush up your speaking skills. They have various small workshops that they guide you for your interviews and your career. Salary range for internships depends upon the area which you're working. So I worked in California, so it's pretty expensive to live there. So the salary is on a higher end. So I got like paid $38 per hour. On an average for grad students, a technical job, you get around $32 to $35 per hour. It mainly depends upon whether the company has a position, whether they do have a budget, whether that position will be open by the time you graduate, or like what's the status of your internship, and obviously how well you have performed. The interview process for full-time job is really intensive, and that involves close to minimum like 7 rounds of interview sessions. Initial would be phone screening, then they would call you on campus, and it would go on for the whole day. So that would not just test your basics. They like know for a level in your initial rounds whether your basics are strong or not. On-site, they would see whether you can solve industry level problems or not. They would test your problem solving skills. They would test your approach in a particular problem. They would give you some situations, some problem statements, and ask you even to like write a code or give you a detailed account of how you solve a problem. The strategy you should follow for getting a full-time job is mainly like getting a good internship first, because a good internship like opens a lot of doors as far as full-time opportunities are concerned, as people also value prior experience a lot. So if you have a good internship at a good place, that definitely matters, and that definitely draws an attention. You should be thorough with everything on your resume. You should read the job description really well, because they will only test you on that, and try to like perfect at least 2 or 3 concepts in those descriptions really well. Get like a good hang of one programming language at least, and like if possible like some command over hardware as well. As far as like my course is concerned, all of them have received full-time jobs. Since my strength is also very less, there are not more than 3 students per year, so all of them get placed at a very good company.